Hello, hello, hello. It is me, Twitch Partner Mode Simulator. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Yo! 6 years, bitches! Hell yeah. I was fully like, yo, I would tell people, people who have been around on stream or around me know this. I was just like, I just don't think partners in the cards for me, man. It's fine. I was under acceptance mode, you know? I was like, I'll take it, you know? I'll take my 20 viewers. I'll take chillin', you know? This is fine. You know, we're good. And then this fucking happens. Crazy. Y'all are killing me. I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy, old people, new people, everybody. Hello. Let's say hi to people. Fendi, Charm, Dodgers, Q Money, Foxy, Katie, you're amazing. Q Money, Miller, yes. Ma Tater, you lovely human. Hello, Infamous Surrey. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. Just say hello again. Killer Kaz, Ice Prophet, hi. Hello, Xyleer, Metallic Jax. It was a high difficulty level, but you didn't allow anything to get in your way. Yo, Ill pushed me so hard. Ill is like such a real one. Like the biggest shout outs to Ill, who may start streaming soon. We don't know. Last time I was playing Goat Simulator 3, I love it. Love you, dude. I love you, KD. I'm not going to TwitchCon this year because I ran out of PTO days. So I'm going to Austin for the OTK event for a week. So I'm not going to be at TwitchCon. But if you're in LA, let me know. I know. Lame. When will you be in Austin? Late October, early November. The fun thing about that is they haven't told us yet, and I don't think they know. Because they told me October, but like they didn't plan their own event. I don't think they planned ahead on their own event. Because chapter 3 of the OTK thing, the last day of the last episode of chapter 3 is October the 10th. So you can't tell me that they're gonna get the entire finale together in like 2 weeks. And 2 weeks from October the 10th is like the 24th. You can't tell me after the finale of season chapter 3, and I see how much work they put it in, that they're just gonna be ready to go. So I feel like it's gonna be possibly the last week of October, more likely November now, which is good because I accrue vacation days. So I absolutely, that's good for me. Yeah, that would be great. That'd be really, really good. All right, so today I was talking to Ill. I'm wondering, I died yesterday. Like, this whole time has just been such a shit show. I mean, Ill has pushed me and like, thank you. I don't know. Sometimes I can't be pushed. Sometimes I'm like, stop it. But sometimes it's just like, bruh, like this was sort of like my big time to be there, right? Because it's like, it gets harder and harder after like you kind of have like a big event happen, like whether it's OTK or like you're in like, what's it called? Like streamer camp or something. So you sort of have this window where it's going to be the easiest and it's just going to get harder and harder. So it's just like, even though I got tired, I'm like, now's the time. Now's the fucking time. Did I meet you at a bar last Friday? Possibly. I was at the Demon Pussy. Did we meet at Demon Pussy? Don't say my name if we met. My name's Moat. Don't say if I gave you my real name. But did you go to a emo bar last Friday? I assume you didn't introduce yourself as Tugboat. Moat Boat, hey, Plastic Zero. Thank you, Bubs, I appreciate it. Moat the Goat, yes. Okay, so, but yeah, I've been going wild. Alphonse. Oh, yeah. Yes. Taking Back Friday. Yes. Wait, you took my picture. You took the picture I put on my story. I'm digging the fix. Thank it. Breaking my immersion. Sorry. I gotta be spooky all the time. Always be spooky. Thank you. You know what? I actually love these. These are one of my favorite things I own. I got these at a thrift store, I want to say in like Alexandria, Virginia. I feel like it was just some random thrift store in Virginia. These are not gloves. These are socks. These are little socks. Dirt, thank you so much. You're amazing. So you saw, because I was like, Ill Hunter, my mod and an amazing human was like, you got to announce on Discord because someone's going to at you and ruin it. I'm just like, I want to do an announcement tomorrow. I want to do it tomorrow. And he's like, So you saw. How did you see? You were just like, just checked? You wanted to see if I got it yet? Or how'd you know? Speaking of clothes, you locked the hell on platform boots. Thank you. I love platform boots because like stilettos like break and I always like trip and they hurt your feet. Platform makes you look really impressive because it makes it look like you're amazing at walking in heels. When in reality, it's just sort of like you're just walking on like, because they're lifted everywhere. It's a lot easier than like stilettos. So it makes you look like better at heels than you are. That's a life pro tip to all the heel wearers out there. But yeah, I think I got these for, I think Curly Chris did a emo night. We did like an emo episode like a long time ago on the Barcast. And it was like a scene, it was either scene or emo, but I was going like full scene. So I like needed to make sure that I wanted to be really extra. I like covered my eyebrows with concealer. I like redrew them really thin. I had like terrible makeup. Like I went out of my I went out of my way to just look as seen as possible. And so I got these and they were socks. They were like $3. I got them in like a bargain bin. And I love the little bows and like the little like, this thing is like what you have on like stockings, right? I think that you usually, I think this would be the back of your leg because the seam is usually on the back. And then I just cut holes in them. I feel like that's pretty seen, pretty cool. You check your followers from time to time, and Commander Root tells me who his partner. I saw it there. Wait, how does Commander Root show you followers? Every time I try and find my followers, Twitch changes the algorithm and makes it like super hard to check. Like they don't want you to know who's following you. They don't want you to know who's following you. I don't know. I just like, I feel like I want to know this, but it tells you who's partner. Okay, interesting. So you're probably one of the first people to know, because I was like, I just sort of subtly, like, I saw the thing change and I just like didn't update. I'm like, hopefully no one will notice. You were jamming and hopping during Demon Pussy. Shout out Demon Pussy. A great band in LA, by the way. You don't need to know. That's very exciting. So yeah, so what I was saying is I've been going pretty ham. So I'm not sure, like today is definitely going to be a good day. Today's definitely going to be a celebration in itself, but I might do like a smaller stream today and a bigger celebration later. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that. I don't know when I would do it though, because on Sunday, me and Chumblago are celebrating our streamiversary. I celebrate my streamiversary in October, November, because I got affiliated like months after I started streaming. But we both technically started streaming around this time. So we're doing sort of that then. So it wouldn't be that, because we're doing like a anime thing. But then after that, I don't know, it'd be cool to have some people over and do like an actual like partner stream. Eski! Thank you! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Woo! Eski raid, yes! Please shout out Uncle Eski. I met Eski at TwitchCon. Super awesome person. Really lovely to hang out with. Just a really chill, awesome person. Please follow them. Yes. Thank you. I can't believe it. I literally am still in shock in a way. Like, it's still crazy to me, so I appreciate it. Why is this so... Alright, whatever. It's the raid song. Oh, thank you, Esky, for the raid. Oh, Esky's very, very awesome. I really appreciate you being here and hanging out today for the raid song. Oh, it's the master of the night song, the champion of the sun, the master of karate and friendship for everyone. It's the raid song. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for the raid. How have you been? What were you playing? Does it say and I missed it? Shout out was given. I do like when a shout out is given. However, it doesn't tell me what you were playing. Yo, I'm so excited to play games now. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. I was like, I had to like chill and just chatting for the CCV. I'm a fuck up my CCV, man. I'm so excited. I'll do some. I won't do that. Like, Ilhunter's probably like, don't do that. But like, I'll do like a mix of just chatting. I'll definitely like do a lot more just chatting than before. And I really like a lot of the just chatting streams too. Like before, like I started it just doing it because I'm like, okay, I have to do it on like to make partner. But then I feel like some of my like best streams have been just chatting because I'm a fuck on my CCV. Some of my best streams have been just chatting because they've been like going into like SCP lore and like deep dives into like Lovecraftian stuff. Like a lot of that stuff is cool. Shout out to Joj, by the way. She's still here. Yeah, she's so good. She's happy to be here. I've been I have been in pain. Like I crashed. So I did that picture, which I'm really excited about. Please please go on my Instagram and like this I'm really proud of this photo I took. I took this photo at 2:30 in the morning. or like by the time I was finished like scheduling it was like 3 a.m. So I'm like fucked right now, y'all. I've been fucking up my sleep schedule with this whole push. So but yeah, I'm very proud of this photo, so please like it. I did that like in the middle of the night on like a tripod, like a little like, what's it called? One of those mobile phone tripods. I have them, and I was just like, I put it on portrait mode, and I was like, damn, okay, look at me, photographer. Let's go, photographer. So please check it out. I feel so proud of you after all those rejections. You finally got that check mark. Yes! So I applied 3 times. I think I didn't get rejected too much because I didn't apply too much because I was like, I'm not doing this until they absolutely say yes. The first one was like, there was no way I was gonna get it. Like the first time was, which I keep meaning to make like a video of. Girl. I used to like editing when I was younger. What happened? Bring that moat brain back. Like when I was like a kid, I used to love editing on like iMovie and shit. Although iMovie is a lot more fun than Premiere Pro. Make editing more fun, I think. Maybe I'll just move back to iMovie. Fuck it. I don't even want to. I don't even want to be. I don't want to use a real editing thing. But I was on the front page. And it was like I got just a bazillion. Yeah, the time after Crown, I got like a bazillion views. Like it was just because I was on the front page of like all of Twitch, and then like the rest of the streams were like 20. And so I applied, and they were like, no, you can't have that. So then the second time I applied again, and I was closer. But then the third time I made sure I did the stupid thing where it's like 2 months, 8 streams, at least 75. It's just like so explicit and annoying. So annoying. But yeah, so third time's the charm. That's apparently that's a good way to get. That's a good way to plan if you don't want to just hear them say no 7 times. Is you have to just do 2 months, 8 streams, 75 each minus raids. But I got people to raid me anyway because like people come in on the raids. Whatever. I don't know. This shit's crazy. I still can't believe it. I appreciate it, Fendi. Raven Hunter, hey, Scoob, how are you? Okay, so I'm trying to think. So Sunday would not be the partner celebration, like the big one. I'm thinking maybe the following Sunday or the Wednesday, but I feel like the following Sunday's smarter because it's a weekend. How do y'all feel about that? So like this is like a partner, a first stream partner, but then we have like a full-on kind of party thing on like Sunday. I think that would be fun. I don't know. I'm still gonna use some of the sub goals that I was gonna do for the big stream. So I'm gonna put them up now. Let's see. Doll unboxing. Okay, let's not make it that color. Should I have done this off stream? Absolutely. Am I functioning? Absolutely not. All right. Let's see. Color. Just let me be a certain, okay. Perfect. All right. So the sub goals today are 0 out of 10. I'll have 10 subs. 0 out of 20. I have pickle cotton candy. 0 out of 30. It will be Ringu costume future stream. So if we do like a party thing, it will be then. So it wouldn't be this Sunday, but next Sunday maybe. I don't know. Does that make sense? We'll do that. That's what we're gonna do. We dig live editing. Yeah, it's true. You know. By the way, pickle cotton candy. In case you're wondering if I have it, I absolutely do. What is this? I'm gonna like hold my hand behind it like makeup gurus do. Today we're having pickle cotton candy. Why do they do this? Is it to focus? My camera's not on autofocus. This is stupid. It's from Chocolate Storybook. Has anyone heard of this? It has 2 servings. It's only 200 calories for the entire thing. Thank you, Il, for that deletion. Speaking of that deletion, I do want to do some Q&A stuff. So I was thinking we might do. This is the same. I think you should just ban both of them because they both said the same thing. I feel like that's both the same person. I'm almost certain that that's the same person. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in on my partner stream. Dork, you gotta cover your face because of the face recognition. Wait, what am I doing? They put their head up to block their face. The camera doesn't focus. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't. Is that real high? I don't know. But this is only 200 calories. We're gonna see how this is. So, yep. It's from West Des Moines, Iowa. So pickle cotton candy, excellent. Echo, thank you so much. I appreciate it. In before she has Keanu Reeves on screen, absolutely, anytime now. Dirt, you cheered 20, you cheered 2,000 bits, and then you. This is like that's too much. That's too much. That's too much, man. It's too kind. Pickle cotton candy, hell yeah. We're gonna see. First, there was only one pickle cotton candy in the CVS. For some reason, they did not. They don't stock that many. There were a lot more flavors from other stuff. It's the raid song. Whoa, thank you, Dirt, for the raid. Oh, Dirt Dog's very, very awesome. I really appreciate you being here and hanging out today for the raid song. Oh, it's the master of the night song, the champion of the sun. It's the champion of karate and friendship for everyone. It's the raid song. Hello, Gronk. And Posey, yes, pickle cotton candy. Thank you for coming in on the raid. I appreciate it. This is our sub goals for today. This may be coming for different. I'm gonna do a party stream, but that's what we're doing. Thank you for gifting one sub to Posey, who I appreciate it. That means we're at 1. I don't have this automatically done because I did this. By hand, so we're just gonna do it like this. There we go. Perfect. We got 1. Yes. All right. Subs, you say? Hello, Lena. It's nice to see you. Yes, resub. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for starting the hype train. If we get to level 2 hype train, we'll do the hype train song, which is a silly song. A silly song for silly people. Hello, Chado, it's nice to see you. So, thank you, Mermaid. We are going to do, I think, yeah, so today I'm thinking it's maybe a lighter Q&A stream, a little less intensive, but then soon it will be, this is the right form, right? Did I do this right? Soon we're going to do perhaps a more intensive version. That's what I think we're going to do. That is what I have planned in my brain. Let me know if you think that's a good idea or not. Okay. And so there we go. I'm pinning that. Boom. Pin, manual pin. Unpin after manually. It's your birthday in 26 hours. Happy early birthday. Everyone please wish Lena happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Da 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 da. Jack Roger, I probably can't react to a song unless it's like your song. But because for copyright, I can react to a song that you did. Probably, but just not a regular song. Do you like pickle? I like pickles quite a lot. Is it your song? Then yeah, let's do it. Also, Poogie, just nice to see you. How are you doing? I don't know if I'll do it on stream. This sounds like a dangerous thing. Maybe you put it on the, if you put it in the Google form, how about, and then Il vets it, then I'll react to it. So there's a form there. You can write that. That can be your question. So there's a Q&A form. I should have put that in the title. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, I've never done that. I'm also getting Il to read them because I don't want to see some weird shit. But like, but Il, also please go to sleep whenever you need to. Because it's important to do that, and I did not mean to start so fucking late. It is on SoundCloud. Yeah, okay, if you put it on the Google form, no one is gonna send weird shit. I don't know. But yeah, whenever you go to sleep, I will take over on the form. Was super happy. Thank you so much, and thank you for the sub, Infamous Siri. I appreciate it. Did you also win the OTK? So I won OTK Chapter 1. There are 3 chapters. This is so fucking confusing. So the grand finale is in late October, early November. Now that I said that, exactly. So I won Chapter 1, but like the finale that's like 50K. That is gonna be end of October, early November. They really got their mileage, right? Oh my goodness. And I can't imagine the producers too, because it's like, it basically feels like finals, and I was talking to the people like not so much like the talent, like I think it is like, you know, a lot, like, you know, it's probably like a decent amount of work for like Nick and Emru and stuff, but I think the real people that are putting like the most fucking work in are the producers. And I was talking to them behind the scenes, and they were just like exhausted, and like I was exhausted every week, and so to see them, they were just like I think the closest thing. They were definitely feeling it almost as much. Because I remember, I feel like it was like Nick and like Tectone. They were like, I slept great. Like, why are y'all not getting any sleep? And we're looking at each other being like, are you serious right now? But yeah, let's see. They really got their mind. Yeah. Thank you, Draco. It's nice to see you. Hello, Samut. The song is called, okay. Did you put it in the form? You got put in the form. You go win that shit. Not Tectone doing too much. Yeah, everyone's just like, I was like, I don't understand why no one's sleeping. How? I think you just you just copy paste the link into the short answer thing. I think that's all you do, because you can't really do a link on chat. It will get timed out. You go win that shit? Thank you. I'm gonna try my best. All right, we got, how many we got here? We got 3. Okay. I'm gonna upload this by hand. Here we go. Okay. Should I check the form? Let's see. How? I don't know what to tell you. You just click the form up there, and you write in the answer. I sent the first question in Discord. Okay, sick. All right. Question number 1. What artist or band do you feel needs more love and attention? I mean, there's a few. There's one band that I'm very sad about. I feel like I might play a little bit just because they don't exist anymore. But I feel like I'll still get copyright for it. But fuck it. Coldplay, underrated. They're taking time about guys. There's this band called Potty Mouth. Actually, there's 2 bands. One band exists, and one band does not exist anymore. I'll just play a little bit because I feel like what's it called? One of them still exists, and I will definitely get copyright stricken. And one doesn't exist, but I'm sure I will still get blocked. So I'll do a little bit. You put in the form? Okay, sick. I will do that after. Excellent. Thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. 2 bands and a woodsy tavern walk, indeed. Okay, so I will play small snippets, but if you want to hear them, I'll just link them. Okay. Let's see. So the first one I love is this band called Potty Mouth. I saw them for the first time when they were opening for Churches. If y'all know the band Churches, pretty big band from Scotland, ? And so this band, it sucks because like they went for a really long time. Yeah, I probably won't. It probably can only really watch like 30 seconds. Did it go? Yeah. Okay. So this is Potty Mouth. I really like this artist. I really like one thing that really disappoints me. I think about this band all the time. It was an all-girl band. I feel like it's not anymore. I feel like one of the people are like non-binary or trans now, but they don't like. They broke up, so I don't know. But like back in the day, it used to be like an all-girls group, and they just were trying, and it just didn't go, you know. Let's play copyright music. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play like 2 seconds. I know. It's because they don't exist anymore. I'm still gonna probably get in trouble, but let's see. Oh, it was the track is removed. Oh no, the track is removed, Jack. Okay. So this, I'm gonna show you like 10 seconds, but you're gonna have to play it by yourself. I think it's sad. It doesn't really matter, I guess, anymore, but I hope that these people get attention in the future. One thing, I think that one of them lives in LA at least. So my goal, I think maybe the drummer might live in LA. So my goal is to find her and make her join my horror punk band. So I think that would be good. All right, so here's 20 seconds, and you're just gonna have to watch. You're just gonna have to watch it on YouTube because I'm gonna get in trouble regardless. But they usually only mute, but I just YouTube is really rude about it. Let's see. But yeah, one thing that really blows my mind about this band is that, so this was 7 years ago, okay, before I show you 20 seconds of this. So that was like 2017. I feel like that was like when TikTok was like just starting, you know, like just like Musical.ly was a thing, and they like nailed that sort of TikTok aesthetic like years before a lot of people were doing like that sort of pop punk, like they were doing the pop punk thing, like the colorful hair e-girl thing, like either right at the cusp, like they jumped on it with like right when it started, or like I feel like they almost did it before. And it frustrates me because like if they somehow made it like, if they got lucky on the TikTok algorithm, like they would have been huge. Like MGK and like Black Bear and all these fucking people, like Olivia Rodrigo, they're all doing this sound. And I just feel like they got unlucky. Like they could have, and obviously that's all music. All music is luck because there's so many people who are like talented. But it's just like disappointing. Thank you, Smoker. It's I think it's the socks that are gloves. Yeah, but yeah, I have to. Did you know Snoop Dogg makes ice cream? No. Potty Mouth gives me road trip vibes. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, okay. I'm gonna show you 20 seconds, and I just love it. So here we go. This is enough for me to already. I'm demonetized on YouTube anyway because I don't have a California ID. So fuck it. This is a. They don't even exist anymore. Okay. This band doesn't even exist. So. I don't know. That's not a legal argument. But yeah, like here, like I just love their aesthetic. I think they're super cool looking. They're awesome, you know? And I just feel like she has like the doll scale platform boots. Feel like they could have killed it. But, you know, I honestly think it was luck. It was down to luck that they didn't make it. Lame. A band that is still in happening that has not quit, and I just don't think they're gonna for a while. Watch them have like quit already, but they're this band called the Coat Hangers. So the other one I think was from like Massachusetts or something. This one is from Atlanta. Kim Deal and Pixie Days. Yo, the Pixies are one of my favorite bands in the whole world. I love the Breeders, but I love the Pixies. Like people are always like, you know, like some a lot of people are like, you know, the Breeders is better, and I'm just like, I love the Breeders, but the Pixies is the best. Absolutely one of my favorite bands of all time. Forgot the Chew, like the Thulu. But yeah, so Coat Hangers is another one. I really like them. I like them because I feel like I'm less worried about them because they're a little bit older. I think the other people, because like they were really young when they started. Forgot the Chew, Massachusetts. Yeah, I don't know how to. I'm too Canadian to pronounce this state correctly. But I feel better about this band because they're definitely older. I would say they're 30s to 40s. The Potty Mouth was like early 20s, and so I feel like Potty Mouth is more likely to blow up. Was more likely to blow up, but the Coat Hangers are less likely to quit. Because I feel like when you're early 20s and you like quit, it's because you just like don't have any fucking money. But somehow, clearly these ladies have figured out how to like have a career and also like do this band, you know? So they got like 24,000 monthly listens on Spotify. This is probably not paying the bills, but they're still out here and they're still being badass bitches. And, you know, I feel like that's what I would love to do. I would love to have a solid 25,000 monthly listeners and be able to do events. And I actually saw them in DC, so they were like touring. Like it's not like, I don't know how that works, like when you do stuff, but like they went to a small venue in like DC. That's why I found out who they were, because I just wanted to check out like a local venue in DC, and I just like really enjoyed them. So I'm going to again play 20 seconds of this. This is probably a little bit illegal, but I would like to argue it's fair use just for a little bit. That's not correct. Don't listen to me. This one has quite a few views. This one has 789,000. I don't like their aesthetic as much. That's the problem about them being like an older band, is I think they're a little less like hip. They don't really know how to like dress. This is from like 2016, I think. So they dress a little bit. I feel like they dress a little Gen X, like late millennial Gen X-y, but that's okay. You know, they're cool. They're cool as shit, and I like. They're very punk rock, and you know, I think that's cool. It's for science. This is transformative. I'll take it to the grave, chat. This is my first thing back. I promise I won't play any. I'm not doing this after this. No one. This is the tiniest little bit of this song. But yeah, the Coat Hangers absolutely need more love. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Just listen to a bit. Okay, that's all you get. But I'm already in trouble. But this is them. I love her. She's my favorite. I think she's so cool. I think she was pretty drunk when I saw her live. But yeah, look at them. They like do this. I want this to be. I feel like I could do this. You know, like yes, I understand not a lot of people make money off of music, but like clearly they're still going. You can still do stuff, right? I think this would be fun. But yeah, I like their vibe. I really like the drummer has this like low voice that's really cool. I like the aesthetic of this music video. It's just good. It's good. I like this, like I feel like this is very like 70s, like whatever this studio is. I really like the vibes of it. It's sort of like 70s studio meets like you are like having to sleep over at your school for some charity event in the gym energy, and I just think that that's super fun. Love all women rock bands. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be in an all women rock band. At the end of the day, I'll just take what, because I at one point I would like to do a horror punk band. I think an all girl rock band would be the sickest. I think what's reality though is I will take anyone that vaguely wants to do the same genre and is available for practice, because I live in LA and I'm aware I'm aware not to be too specific in what I'm looking for. It's just like, are you willing to do the same genre I want to do? Are you willing to show up to practice? Are you willing to put up with the fact that we all have different schedules because we're adults and trying to pay the rent in LA? So a women rock band would probably be sick as fuck, but realistically my main goal is just available and willing. Can you turn up? Can I turn up like the music, or can I turn up? Because I could do both. Do you have a car we can shift the drum kit in? I can't even drive. Friendly. So this isn't the best. I'm not the best. I'm not saying that I'm the best bandmate. I'm saying, honestly, if I was to have like a Craigslist ad, a lot of like me looking for a bandmate, like part of it would be, are you willing to put up with my bullshit? Like that would be a large thing that I would need for it. Must have car to store things and or willing to rent van. What role would I do? I don't know. I'm trying to play the guitar. I'm bad at it. I feel like I would be willing to do, if I was in a band, I would be willing to do more either front man, front woman, or side woman, depending on just like, depending on just what was needed. Because I think at the end of the day, just being in a band is step one. I don't really care too much where my place is there, as long as there is a band that sounds decent. Yeah, I know bass is less strings, but I just like, I don't know, I've always wanted to do guitar. I think bass is cool, but I don't know. I'm stuck on guitar. I'm stuck on my commitment to this insanely difficult and frustrating instrument. Okay. Where's the link for Jack's song? Apparently he resent it? Question mark? Did it go here? I don't see it. Okay, Jack sent the same link. Okay, Jack, we cannot play the link as it is. Unfortunately, it does not. Maybe it's on private. Might be on private. How are you doing, Average? It's nice to see you. No drums? No, we have to have drums. Drums is like one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things about bands is the drums. Like, one of my favorite bands is Keith Moon. And thank you for the prime. Take my prime. Take it. Thank you, Vass. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love drums. I would do drums if it wasn't for the fact that means I have to start over and do, there's no, like, I already feel awkward practicing guitar. So the idea of where the fuck am I going to practice drums? How do people practice drums? Like, that's so loud. Are we at 4 subs? I'm doing this by hand because I'm a pleb, but I think we're at 4. At 10, remember, at 10 subs, we will meet our sub goal of having 10 subs. And then at 20 subs, we'll do pickle cotton candy. which if we don't make, I will be doing later for a stream where I make people hang up the no. I don't understand. I have it plugged in. Why does it die? Jack Roger that's a good name. Thank you for the follow. I have more questions. I'm going to replace this light because it hates me, which means now I'm going to have to turn off this light in the corner. You get practice pads that mute the sound. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to find someone that's good at drumming. I don't think drumming's in the cards for me, you know? Is this not plugged in? Did I unplug this? God damn it. God damn it. No, it's plugged in. It just fucking hates me. That's sick. I love that for us. We love that, chat. We love it here. Okay. Alright, well, it's just gonna be a shittier background. That's okay. We'll survive. Just imagine it's more purple here. Just imagine. Imagine it's more purple. Living life in purple. Do, 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 do. You may say that it's purple, but I'm not the only one. Do, 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 do. But yeah, if I could do a band right now, and I feel like things can change. You don't have to be stuck with the same thing. But right now, if I was to make a band, I would want it to be like the Misfits, because it was, you know, horror punk, and that's, I mean, they created the genre, so it's pretty hard not to be inspired by them, meets the Pixies, meets Blink-182, because no matter how much of a emo, hardcore person, okay, obviously if you're like older, if you're Gen X, people hate Blink-182, but all the people who like listen to like emo and scene stuff back in the early 2000s, they all also like Blink. Like Blink connects a bunch of people, so y'all can't convince me. Y'all can't convince me that it's not a good idea to put some Blink sound in there. Like the hardest goth kids also listen to Blink. I'm sorry, except not the Gen Xers. I remember the Gen Xers, the people who like grew up in punk scenes in the 80s. Their favorite thing is to shit on Blink because they ruined punk rock. Whatever. Shut up. Like I don't care. Fuck off. All right, we doing Why No White Stripes? White Stripes is huge. I think it's just like White Stripes is close. White Stripes is, there's certain things I like about White Stripes and certain things I don't. I think I don't, it sucks because I like gritty rock, but there's some gritty parts of White Stripes I don't like love. Like I love like Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground White Stripes, but I don't love like Icky Thump White Stripes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's less songs I like from White Stripes than those other bands. But the songs that I like from the White Stripes I fucking love. I would love to learn Dead Leaves and Dirty Ground. I've been trying to practice that on guitar. I love the White Stripes, but yeah. They would be like a periph. Check Discord. Yes, okay, right. We're answering questions, I'm sorry. I would like to answer all of these questions. I am good. I will skip ones that I'm not comfortable with or don't want to. They don't have to be, yeah, I guess. But these are all good questions. Okay, what's your most paranormal experience to date? I said this last stream, but I'm gonna say it again because you asked. Let's put the music back on. The copyright-free music, which I still get ding-dong, by the way. Ding-dong, ding-dong, dinged on. They mute my stream with this because even though it says Twitch safe royalty-free music from this artist, some outside party has claimed it. I wonder if there's any, if I sort by new, if people are talking about that. A lot of people are saying it, no one has responded. All right, well, maybe I can message him directly. Let's see. You play drums, but you're bad and you live in Australia. Okay, it's not looking great for you to be the drummer. Not the bad part, because I'm not good. But the Australia's pretty inconvenient. It sort of has got to be in LA County, I think. We are 138. I did get harder. I did it. Oh my goodness. I did it. But okay, drumming may be a good way to relieve anxiety, but me constantly being afraid I'm bothering people with my drums will like amplify my anxiety. The Discord's here. Hello, Leaky Hole. It's nice to see you. I like I really like your name because it's obviously means leaky butthole, but then it's just like, you know what? I'm leaky, but I'm whole. You know, it's just like I'm imperfect, but it's just a great name. It's just a really good name. Thank you so much. I am so excited. Any interest in visiting the studio in Austin? Which studio? The Yeah are sick as well. I haven't listened to much of the Yeah, but yes, the Yeah would definitely be inspirational for sure. I haven't listened to them enough, but I've been told the Yeah would be necessary. I've listened to the hits, a couple of the hits. Third Man Records, do they do who's Third Man Records do? Thank you for the follow, leaky butthole. All right. Next, okay, most paranormal experience to date. We just talked about this. Time out again. Jerome Hotel in Arizona. There it was a hospital, and me and Slew, shout out Slew Horror, this was 2022. That's so weird. I just typed in my chat and there's a purple check mark. That's crazy. Sorry. I've been streaming since like 2018, y'all. This is like wild. But yeah, we went to this hotel and I'm a skeptic. I don't really believe in ghosts. I do and I don't. Like, I don't, but I also saw stuff that like I couldn't deny. So we were in this, it was in a hospital that got turned into a hotel, and we were staying at this room where this girl jumped, but some people thought that someone pushed her. So it was like this hospital room. And so we had the spirit box. We had both the EMF, and we had the spirit box. So there's two things that really weirded me out. The EMF or whatever, I'm probably saying it wrong. It was not going off, and apparently when it gets certain like waves or something, it goes off. I don't remember the exact like science behind it, but it just like wasn't going off ever, and we're just walking around just like scanning things. Like, I think if it's by like electricity or something, there's something that if you like put it by, it will for sure beep, but it just like wasn't doing anything. And then we were walking through the hallway, and the hallway is this like boring cement hallway of the hospital, and there's like the hospital turned hotel, and there's like not much to see at all. And it was just like a total plain hallway, and it starts going off the house, right? It starts going like ma 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 ma, and we're just like looking at each other, like trying to figure out where the electricity is coming from. But it's this like solid, it's this just like solid concrete hallway, and it was just like going off everywhere, and it was just like crazy. Like, it was just like, it didn't look like we didn't put it near something that looked like a lamp or something. It was just like, it just went off in the middle of the hallway by nothing. And like, for it to go off, you kind of have to really like plug it in pretty close to stuff, right? Like, I'm under the impression that like you have to pretty much like almost touch the electricity, but we weren't anywhere near any items and it was going off, and I was like, that's super weird. And then we asked the people who were part of the hotel if that was like standard, and they were like, oh yeah, like there's tons of presences there, and that was pretty crazy. Canesbot combo, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate it. It's been a wild few days. So that was one thing, and then the other thing was the spirit box. So the spirit box is sort of like, it has like radio waves, I guess. So it's the spirit box is, because it like has sort of radio stations, you can sort of hear things between the radio stations, and then people like talk to you and stuff. And so for me, I was just sort of like, again, skeptical, because I'm just like, well, you know, we're probably just gonna hear some of the radio. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be the radio. So like, of course we're gonna hear voices. But we definitely seem to have heard specifically one person's, like a male's voice. And we were waiting to hear a woman's voice because we were in the room where that woman fell to her death. But there was someone who like pushed her. And so we were just like, is this the guy that pushed her? And well, we didn't say that, but like there was unmistakably a voice. And I was just like, yo, did you push the girl? And then Sue's like, don't say that. Like, I was just like full on, like in the middle of the night, I'm just like, yo, did you push her? and then we asked the presence if we wanted to be here, and it was unmistakably the same voice, and he was like, no. And so Slew was like, leave it to Moat to hear a male voice from the other world and immediately troll and antagonize it. So that was not apparently my best move, because it was the middle of the night and it was kind of creepy. But yes, it was. We asked this presence and it answered us, and I think it's the one that pushed her. So those are my two most paranormal things. Again, not a big paranormal person, but those were pretty weird. Oh, I just got energy drink that like fell on my face. You love to play bass, but it's broken in the music store too far away. Oh, that sucks. There was a really cool guitar fixer that was on Hollywood Boulevard, and it was really, really cool because it's like this like tiny, it's this thing called like Artist Alley, and it was like this dude, and it was like, I can't even explain. It was this like tiny room. It felt like something out of Star Wars. You walk in and he has like the goggles on, and there's just one table for guitars, and then there's guitar parts strewn everywhere. Like, it was just super steampunk, and I thought it was the coolest shit. But I think he moved to like Orange County or something. It's lame. So I no longer have a guitar person, because I'm not going to the OC. Whenever anyone says come to the OC, I'm like, no. Like, what? How am I gonna get there? I don't drive. You come here. I can't do that. So yeah, I don't know what happens when my guitar breaks. I have no way to fix it. Thank you so much, by the way. I appreciate Gevstovsky. Partner power! Yes! We're here. So we are doing some Q&A stuff, because I've never done it. And we're gonna do, I'm thinking, just because my life has been a shit show lately, this might be more of the first partner stream, but less of the big celebration. I'm thinking of doing a big celebration weirdly after I've been partnered, and like maybe have some people over. So for now we're doing some Q&A stuff, which is, I think good, but maybe I'll figure out something extra exciting. All right. Do you see yourself streaming full time? No, I do not. I do not see myself streaming full time. Can you at least rig your own strings? They do break a lot. We'll see. We'll see when they break. I should learn, so we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get like a spotter. I do not see myself streaming full time because I live in California and my rent is insane. I live by myself, which I'm very, very happy about, but damn. Oh, there's a wild cat on the loose. But damn, it's a lot of money. I would have to move, or my my dream when it comes to content creation and like doing content creation full time would not necessarily be to like stream 5 days a week, because I don't think that's feasible for me, and also it's not what makes me the happiest. I think what makes me the happiest is and this is sort of, I mentioned this before, but so sorry if everyone's just like, you've already answered all of these. Too bad. The reason why I started streaming was because of Achievement Hunter by Rooster Teeth. R.I.P. in peace, Rooster Teeth. And one thing I really, really liked about it was there was a lot of people and they had full-time jobs and they were in front of the camera, but then they also had like healthcare and like a place to go. Like, I lose my mind. Like, I worked remote up until December of last year. So I work in an office now, hybrid, but I was remote, and it was like the fucking Shining, man. I started to lose my mind. I was in pajamas just all day. I just like didn't know, like, my circadian rhythm was off. I just like wouldn't leave my house. Like, it was just like I need to be forced to leave the house like a child, like a fucking child. Congrats on Boomer. 30 plus boomers ride. What are you clocking me? Stop this. I am a bouncy, bubbly Gen Z, and no one knows otherwise. No one can say otherwise. But yeah, I think that would be sort of the best, is like if I could go to a place like Rooster Teeth, do something like Barbara Dunkelman did. I think she helped out with like RTX or whatever, and like planned the whole thing and like had her office job, but then also was like doing the podcast, and she like voice acted Yang, is that her name, from Ruby. Like, I think that was so cool. W Fit, thanks Mikey. I love how everyone likes these gloves so much. These are socks. I got these from a thrift store for like $3. These are stockings. They're supposed to be backwards, and I have cut holes in them. I feel like this is this true DIY scene style. I love it. You need more colors in your hair to pass as Gen Z. I have purple. What, I have got a bit more purple? Look at that. That's good enough. Look at that. Look at that. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? That's pretty purple. Wait, how old are you? I'm 97, as you can see in my description. I'm part of the silent generation. That's the silent generation, right? Why was it called that? Was it just like because like of the depression? I don't know. But yes, I use Korean beauty products and witchcraft to stay like this. And mentally not quite so old. 97, right? Yeah. May I recommend K-Beauty projects. So I'm thinking about it now, and like there aren't too many orgs like Rooster Teeth left because we're in a recession, but it's like not actually a recession. No one can convince me we're not actually in a recession. I believe we are in a recession. They were too depressed to talk. Are you talking about Rooster Teeth? I mean, Rooster Teeth there's so many reasons why it failed. Oh my god. Y'all, any fans of Rooster Teeth know that it was written on the wall, but still sad. But they had a good run, like 20 something years. But yeah, I'm trying to think of companies like that now, and there aren't too many left. Honestly, OTK is one. They have an office in Austin. They have a production team. They do podcast stuff. They do gaming stuff. That would be my dream, I think. If I was to do streaming full time, it wouldn't necessarily be like me doing like the traditional 5 days a week in my room, but like working at somewhere like OTK, like not even like one of the main cast members, but just like being on production, but then being able to like go to events and like be on a podcast or like sort of guest on that. So that's my answer. Do I see myself streaming full time? No. Do I see myself in the space full time? Yes. Does that answer your question? I think it does. Mediterranean diet and drink a blood of human blood every day. Yep, it's working. Would you join OTK if you were asked? Yes, absolutely. But, you know, I think there's a long line of people who are trying to join. How's my onion? Shit. Is it smile at the onion time? Did I miss the smile at the onion time? Wait. Oh my god, you are crazy. Who said that? Q Money? Did you know? It's 10:40 right now. This is literally smile now. It's smile at the onion time right now. All right, for anyone who doesn't know, we have to do some witchcraft right now. W, I found you through the OTK software. Yes, hello Hughes, nice to see you. I thought it was 10:30. No, I have it at 10:40. This is like clockwork. Okay, all right, we gotta smile at this onion, everybody. We're doing our love potions. I would like to say, I think it was working pretty well. I would say I got messages from some people that like I haven't talked to in forever who just like reached out of nowhere. Because the thing about one of the love spells, I forget which one it is, but it's not necessarily like romantic love. Wait, where's one? One of the spells I did, this complete, okay, so if you look up here, I have this like piece of, I have this like velvet pouch with some spell shit in here, okay? And it's been on here since I did it a few weeks ago, all right? And this says, this complete, you will soon discover you're attracting all kinds of love, not just couple love into your life, which will give you immense personal magnetism and much all-around popularity. I would like to say, I made Twitch partner. Listen, I always say I don't believe in this shit, but I would like to say, since then, I have made Twitch partner, And I've gotten these like messages from people who I haven't talked to in forever, and they're just being like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm just like, "Yo, like, this is like, why am I getting these messages?" Nothing worked out, in case you were wondering. But I still have noticed that I have gotten some, yeah, charisma. There have been some drawing of people, some popularity, charisma. So maybe I'm just really cool. But maybe it's witchcraft. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's witchcraft. I don't know. Has it been like 12 hours since you got partnered? I got partnered. When did I get partnered? Like 2 days ago? When did I get partnered? I think I got partnered like 2 days ago, but I like didn't announce it because I was just like, I wanted to have a nice photo. Yeah, I got partnered on Monday. That's why like I was like, people are gonna find out. Derdnog figured it out, but like a lot of people didn't notice because I wasn't streaming. And I wasn't like on anyone's streams because I was a mess. But yeah, I wanted to plan to like announce everything on Wednesday. I think it did a pretty good job. I think I did a decent job with that. I saw a blonde on the other side of the river and I asked if she knew how to get across. She said, "Don't be stupid. You were already there." Boom, boom. All right. Prawn Star, excellent joke. Or you mean since you did the witchcraft? Oh, yeah, no. The witchcraft was like weeks ago, and I just got partnered recently, so I'm just saying. It's just a matter of time before I find my true love. I would like to note, though, that the onion is very gross, and there's a lot of flies in my kitchen, so I'm not sure I have true love, but I definitely have a lot of flies. So we're gonna do our love spells now, chat. So bear with me. I guess, should I do a BRB screen? Fuck it, no. I'm just gonna, just look at this chair for 3 minutes. You'll survive. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's showing that I'm charismatic and have magnetism. I'm definitely attracting flies, so, you know, that's good. I think that's something. Oh, look at these guns! I don't work out. Oh, totally fell. Oh, okay, not as impressive as I thought it was. Okay. All right. Spell time. This is gonna work, chat. 100%. All right. Candle. Boom. We got the other candle. Boom. Where's the third candle? Third candle. Oi. Oi. Where's my third candle? What? I'm the only one that lives here. Jojo, did you move it? I would like to note that my antidepressants are missing. I think my cat's trying to kill me. I think she knocked them off and I can't find them. This is serious. This is an issue. That's a really big dick move, Jojo. All right, 1 second. Okay. I have my gross onion. I can't find my third candle. Kinda need the third candle. I think the spell's called like Candles 3 or something. It's not called Candles 2, alright? So this is an issue. Jojo, did you do something with this? What am I gonna do? Jojo, what? Yo, I'm serious, this makes no sense. Did you knock it on the ground? Uh-oh. Huh. It's not looking good for one of my spells. Huh. have to smile this fucking onion. I don't know. So just so you know, partner, yes! Hello, Michael, thank you so much. You take antidepressants? I mean, I did until JoJo lost them. Where else could it be? I don't know. Damn it. Unbelievable. Why are you being so clumsy with glass? That's my life. That's always me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get maggots. That's awful. All right, so we're gonna look at this onion and smile. We can't do the other one. So this one is to find my love, and as it grows, my love will grow. It's getting really gross though, and it started rotting, so I'm not doing amazing on it, but it is pretty disgusting, and it is covered in maggots, but I assume it's gonna work. All right, so I have to look at my face smiling and happy. I have to see that in the smooth side of the onion. The problem is there isn't really a smooth side of the onion anymore because it's all so rotted. But I will look at the smoothest side. There I am. Good. It's grown quite a bit though. We're doing a good job. Then the other thing is if there's a third party interrupting. So you burn candles and then the third party will loosen their grip on the other one. But I can't find it, so I guess they're just gonna win. Oh, they're just gonna... The third party is winning, y'all. Because I can't find my candles. Can you imagine? Can you imagine not being able to find your true love just because you lost a candle? That's the problem with this shit, man. This is crazy. Alright, I'm putting my onion back. Good interlude, good interlude. Alright. Where were we? We were answering some more questions. Sabotage. Maybe they came in here. Maybe they came into my house. They shall not be named. Do a love spell for self-love. I don't know if there's any self-love in here. I think there's probably some in this other book. So I have this, there's one that's just love spells specifically, and then there's one called Good Spell book. So it might be a little more, what's it called? It might be a little more, what's it called? Varied. Can we hype for moat? Hype, 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 yes! I think there's a hype command. I don't have that emote anymore, I guess. or, oh no, Nightbot's just not, sub. We're gonna have to do that. That spring onion will be fried greens in no time. That's some real butterfly effect shit. I think, yeah. In no time, it's gonna, I'm gonna be really in love or whatever. Just losing my mind. There's no brain cells left. Barry, thank you so much. 2 months, partner hype, thank you. I appreciate it. That means we are 5 subs till our first sub goal, which means I will have 10 subs. At 20 subs, we're doing pickle cotton candy, which we may or may not do for a full-on partner party celebration in the next couple weeks. Why is it in the next couple weeks instead of right away, you ask? Because I'm gonna sleep for a million years. Bruh, I'm gonna sleep so long. So yeah, this is love, charms, magical cures, and other practical sorcery. So I'll look to see if there's a self-love spell. Also, for anyone who just came in, we're doing a Q&A, because I've never done one. So if you have a question, please put it in that thing. Duty! Hey, how are you? I did it! How are you doing, Duty? It's nice to see you. Duty is an awesome streamer. Please check him out. Can we shout out Duty? Have you been? Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's a self-love. What retro game are you playing? I mean, this isn't a lovey way, but you're wacky as shit. Listen, Vinswell, that's good. This is an onion one too. Yo, apparently we're big on the onions. Win the heart of the one you love. Write the name of the one you love on the base of an onion bulb. I didn't do that. There's a bunch of onion shit. Plant it in earth in a new pot. I like this one because you're supposed to plant it sooner. I think pretty soon, even if I don't have anything blossoming, I'm just gonna have to plant the onion because it's getting disgusting. I'm just gonna have to put it in the pot. Over the bulb, repeat the name of the one you desire morning and night until the bulb takes root, begins to shoot, and finally blooms. May say the following incantation daily. May its roots grow, may its leaf grow, may its flower grow, and as so does name of person's love grow. Maybe I should do both of them. Just like double onion it up. Like I have an onion, I can like do both. I don't know. Thank you so much for the Prime Marxist Dan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know if y'all know this. This is some pretty proprietary information, but if you are subbed to, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you actually can use one free sub to a streamer of your choosing. So, thank you for choosing me, Marxist Dan. Stoutful, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you, Barry. All right. But yeah, let's see. Is there a self-love one? Self-love. Is there no index? I feel like there needs to be an index, right? Love, health, pets, happiness. Oh, there's a whole section for pets. Jojo, I can put a spell on you. Where are you? Joj? She's disappeared. Magic. They won't really tell you about the love spells, it's just everything. You have met someone you desire. Okay, I'll look to see if there's anything about self-love. This is about a person. This is about a person. This is about a person. To find a lover, attract the one you love, strengthen attraction. Yeah, a lot of this is to get someone. This is to get someone to call. Need that. Text back spell. Excellent. Bind a lover. Entice love. Love returned. Bring lover. Return lover. A lot of onion shit. Yeah, not a lot of self-love. There's one to get rid of someone who has a crush on you. That might be useful as well. Why don't you just write your own name on the onion for the love spell? That is genius. That's some like 5-head shit right there. That is, that's... What kind of witchcraft book doesn't have an index, right? That's like Witchcraft 101, right? I feel like you need that. Any green card spell, right? I guess that's sort of if you want to attract. There's like, they have marriage spells, so. It doesn't say like, I think it's probably for love marriage, but you know. I feel like if I throw it and I'm looking for a green card, it wouldn't hurt, right? It's not like, I don't know. Okay. Ill, please let me know if there are any questions. Also, Ill, go to sleep whenever you can. I really did not mean to start so late. I took that photo of me, which I love, by the way. This is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. For the partner announcement at like 2:33 in the morning, because I've just been like, just fucked up my whole sleep schedule with work. So I crashed at like 5:30. But yeah, I'm really excited. I printed this from CVS. This is like professional done. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm really impressed. Like every time, I don't know if you've ever printed stuff from CVS, but whenever I print stuff from CVS, it's just like, it's like pixelated and blurry and horrible and like not the right color. But this is nice. This used to be Tectone's face. I've covered Tectone's face because this is the only one it fit in. So it's still under there. It's just, this is now the big, I really love the way this looks. And I love that it's always been the partner picture has been the same one since the beginning of time. Like I started streaming in 2018 and I would see these tweets, you know, and you're always like, one day that's gonna be me. And then like 6 years pass and you're like, maybe it's not gonna be me. But it's fun that it's like, yeah, it's the same picture from back when I started. So it's fun. It's fun. I like this. It's good. I also like that it's witchy. I think I like that theme as well. Let's see. Where's the spell to touch a butt consensually? There's probably some sex spells, unless it's just like a platonic butt touch. I don't know what kind of butt touch we're talking about here. Ask ChatGPT for a self-love spell. Part of me, my gut says I don't trust ChatGPT for spells, but then part of me realizes that I don't trust books for spells either. So like, realistically, what's the difference? ChatGPT. What is a self-love spell? And I'm gonna put in all caps, must be real. Don't fuck me, ChatGPT. You miss the days of corded phone conversations, and you could like twirl it in your finger and be like, hey. When I was that age, nobody wanted to talk to me, so I don't remember that. But I'm sure it was really cute for people who did have someone who wanted to call that. That's so depressing, Sad. I'm sorry. So, what? Please give me a self-love spell. Must be real, please. No fakes. Thanks. All right. It's important to approach spells and rituals with respect for their culture and spiritual significance. Here's a simple self-love ritual that focuses on affirming and nurturing your own self-worth and love. You need a this just sounds like meditation. You're just giving me meditation homework, y'all. Perfect time for you. You're at work. A welcome reprise. Excellent. Given the consent, it's whatever kind of butt touch is agreed up by all parties. True. It could be platonic. It could be romantic. You're right. It was people actually talked then. Now no one answers. Unbelievable. I like phone calls better because I don't like texting. Like, I like texting, but like if it's texting where it's like, it's got to be like, if you're asking me a really in-depth advice question, it's like, I can't text this out, man. So I'll do a voice note, but then the voice note is just like, then I have to wait for them to do a voice note. I'm like, let's just call. This is ridiculous. Stop it. But yes, this looks like ill. That is so fucking kind. Thank you so much. You've already done what I would consider too much. That is insanely kind. Thank you so much. That means we have met our first sub goal, which is I will have 10 subs. In 4 subs, we will do pickle cotton candy, which I really thought, up until recently, I really thought I was going to get away with prolonging until a later stream, but that appears to be now a little more of a possibility than I was prepared for it to be. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, it was wait, no. You gifted 10 tier 3 subs? Ill. That is too fucking nice. Yo. Yo. Thank you so much. Alright, that means, every streamer you mod for the mixed partner gets a 10-pack. That's the third time. That's so awesome. I appreciate it. You're incredible. Every streamer you mod for the mixed partner, how many people do you mod for? Thank you so much. That is absolutely goated. Okay, well then that means that I've met I can't do math. That means I've met my goal, right? All the goal? I've definitely, right? 10 times 3, isn't that like 30? Yeah, okay. So we've met all of them. Okay, so I don't know. I think the Ringu costume will be for the partner stream, not next stream. For the big partner celebration. Now I'm gonna have to come up with, so I will be in a Ringu costume, and I will have to come up with more weird food to eat. Thank you so much. Are you a Saudi prince? I don't think so. I think just a insanely awesome person. Not aligned. I know it's not aligned. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Pickle cotton candy time. Here we go. Oh! I was really hoping it was gonna be sweet. Like, I hate sweet pickles, but I feel like I'd rather have that than just like only 3, including you on their schedule, but 12 individuals total, most for people you help out here and there, and a bunch of them made partner this year. What's the dill? Oh, it's sweet. Okay, thank God. It's actually less, I feel like it would be worse if it was like savory. Will Ringo be like your old grave screen? I'll probably show up in the costume. Thank you so much, Foodie Waifu. I love you so much. Foodie, you're a pickle fan? I'm eating pickle cotton candy. The good news for me, okay, I love pickles. I don't like this. Is it kosher? I'm not gonna eat it if it's not kosher. I don't know if it's kosher. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. The good news is that it's not very pickly. I think that's its saving grace. Its saving grace is that the flavor is very mild. Like, it's not pleasant, but at least it's not strong. I think if it was like more acidic and more like a pickle, it would be worse. But yes. Shelbo, how are you? It's great to see you. Can we please shout out Shelbo? In my Discord under General, we have Shelbo's portfolio. If you want to support. And Shelbo is also raising money for the homeless. How have you been? And we're also doing a Valorant stream soon, but not, it was gonna be today, but then it might be like next week. Just let me know when you're free. I'm very excited to do that. It is the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, Diamond Nerd Queen. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you very much. So Foodie Waifu, I'm thinking of doing like a full-on partners like celebration stream. This is more of like a, I've barely made it alive out of here, first stream as partner, but I was thinking it would be fun to do like an actual like celebration stream and like have some people over. Would you be down to come to like a partner party? Like me and you and like a handful of people. Like, I don't know when it would be. It would be either like, not this Sunday, but maybe the Sunday after, because I think that would be fun and we could like do stuff. I think that would be a fun time, but let me know. All right. Terrible. All right, let's talk about the self-love ritual, which I feel like is more of a, it's more of like just a meditation, but thank you, chat, GPT. November 27th, 1993. Yes, Foodie, are you available on November 27th, 1993? All right, so the self-love ritual is a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be deserved. That's depressing. Disturbed. A small mirror, a white candle or any candle that resonates with you, and your favorite essential oil. That's optional. Yeah, where's my DeLorean? This is not good. Oh, man. No blood? No blood. I think this is just a meditation. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably, clear the air of distractions, light the candle and place in front of you. This symbolizes clarity and illumination. Hold the mirror in your hands, look at yourself, take a few deep breaths to center. Gaze to your own eyes and say aloud or silently, I am worthy of love and respect. I am enough just as I am. Yeah, this is just affirmation. This is not a spell. ChatGPT, I appreciate this, but this is not what I'm looking for. Speak aloud or in your mind affirmations that resonate you. For example, I forgive myself for any mistakes. I am growing and learning every day. I deserve happiness and fulfillment in all aspects of my life. I love and accept myself completely. It's like, not only should cotton candy not be pickle flavor, but it's also this like awful fake. Is my tongue green? Oh my god! No way! Because it doesn't look that green. This has just been awful. This has been an awful time. I don't recommend this. It is cotton candy. I can't believe it's so dark. Look at that. What if I have this at work tomorrow? I'm gonna explain. Oh, yeah, it's just this like really, it's like a really artificial flavor. Okay. Visualize love and life. Close your eyes and then visualize a warm, loving light surrounding you. Imagine this light filling you with self-acceptance and compassion. Yeah, this is just meditation. It's nice though. I think it's a nice thing. Yeah, there was only one on the shelf. I was like, maybe there was as many of this one as there were of all the other flavors, and it was just so popular that they ran out. But I think they only had one. And they're like, no one's gonna be dumb enough to buy these. And yet here we are. You look like you just tongue-kissed the Wicked Witch of the West. Yeah, there's like, yeah, it looks like I made out with the chick from Wicked. Absolutely it does. Maybe you can get some for October as a gift for soda. Yeah, I should get Soda. That's actually hilarious. Wait, I'm gonna put that in the OTK finale. Get Soda a gift basket, and it's just like the worst. Okay, I'm putting that as idea. Soda, just the worst gift basket of all time. Pickle cotton candy. Just like someone's toes, you know. It's like something just horrible. All right. So, next question. If anyone has a question, please fill out the Google form. Let me know if there's any other questions, and also please leave when you need to, because just because yes, please have a good sleep. Okay, sounds good. Everyone, please, if you have any questions, fill out the form. We have no questions. So once we run out of questions, I'm just, I'm quitting. I'm quitting streaming. So please please do a question in the form. All right, next question. I hate this. Do you plan to stick mostly with just chatting streams, or will you do gaming? If yes, what games? So, reading affirmations while having reactions to this is making your dyslexic ass question your sanity. Yeah, it's just, that sounds like that would be very confusing. So, I was sitting at a table after the finale with Blue, Squadron, Sardako, and Mary Maybe. The 4 finalists, the 4th one being myself. And we were at some, like, Tex-Mex place. And they're all bigger than me, right? They're all been partners for a while. They're all quite successful streamers in their own right. And I asked them, because, you know, this has sort of been a new thing that people, I've had a boost. So I was like, okay, now that I'm taking this more seriously, like, what should I do on stream? And all 3 people who I respect deeply gave me great advice, and all of the advice was insanely different and contradictory, which is pretty much, that explains getting any sort of advice from anyone about anything ever, is just prepared to be confused. Congrats again, silly Billy! Mo! Welcome to Twitch, exactly. Well, I did it. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I still can't. I also made my pickle cotton candy goal. I will stop eventually. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. There's no way. This is so bad. I might save it for next, for the stream to punish people in the future. I think I might eat half of it. Don't make me eat the whole thing. It's like a lot. I don't even understand. Yes, I can. She did it. She did it, mate. I think I wanna, this is so great that I would like to inflict it on people who are gonna come over to my stream. So people to come over to my house will be able to have this. So, Navius eating the celebratory pickles. Yeah, it's awful. Navius. I don't even know if I should say your name ironically, or I feel like you're always gonna be Navius in my heart. Navius is amazing. He is trying out for Chapter 3 OTK. He was a finalist on Elevated last year, which is totally not the same show. I think for like copyright reasons or something. But yeah, hopefully they will choose you in Chapter 3. You've sent in a new. I also appreciate that it's been a new video too. I'm not gonna lie. I sent in something to Elevated and this one, and it was the exact same. And they actually made me change the video because it says I would be a good addition to Elevated, and they're like, you can't say that. But luckily, it was in what I was saying in French. It had nothing to do with the captions, so I just got to go on Premiere Pro and changed it to the other one. But yes, I absolutely reused my app. I did not make a new application. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, that would be great. It would be great to see you in the finale. Stuck together for 5 full days. It's gonna be wild. 5 days with a bunch of streamers. Luckily, I'm a big fan of Sardako, the other finalists, but I feel like you can't get lucky. Like, they're not all gonna be good. There's gonna be a couple that are gonna be brutal. There's gonna be a couple people that I'm gonna fucking hate, and we're just gonna have to just deal with each other. You wish you could think of a question, you're sleep deprived, so just enjoying the stream. Don't worry, I'm stretching out everything excruciatingly, so we're good. Is the pickle cotton candy salty? It's not, which I'm happy about. And it's not really sour, which I'm happy about, but it unmistakably has a very pickle flavor, and it's a very, like, artificial not good. Like, one of my favorite chips is dill pickle chips. I don't know if that's really a thing in America, but they have Lay's dill pickle chips in Canada, and they're quite popular. And I really love those. Those are one of my favorites. And this it sort of has adjacent to that flavor, but if it was like they really missed the bed. They have them here. I feel like they're more popular in Canada, because I like rarely see them. So 3 contradictory advice was, Sardako said that I should do WoW, because then I could hang out with OTK people and him and like a bunch of people. The issue with that is I really don't, like, as someone who tried the whole advice where you only stream one game, I streamed Fallout 76 for 2 years, lost my mind, and didn't really get better. So the idea, I think I realized the number one advice is to sort of stay in one lane. And I realized there's no game that I can stay. I did stay in my lane for a while, and it was, I mean, it was a stupid lane, and it was also, I started to lose my mind. He just wants people to play WoW. Yeah, right? Yeah. Screw you, Sardako. I really like Sardako. But yeah, you have to be, like, very good at it. I mean, not very good at it, but you have to play enough that, like, Soda Pop is not gonna, like, punch you right in the head if you're, like, in some league with them. And I'm never going to put that amount of effort. So that was one thing. Sunny Brew, how are you? Oh my goodness, Sunny, I died. We were supposed to play Fortnite today, me and Sunny. And I was like, I fell asleep at like 5:30 and I woke up at like 7:30 and I was like, I'm not making it. This is not happening. I really want to play Fortnite though. Lol to the first comment. How about streaming a game that is actually good? Okay, well, what's that in your opinion? So I guess Fallout 76 out, WoW out. What's a good one? You're so Fortnite brained right now. I love Fortnite. Make partner and start ditching your friends. That was no one gave me that advice, but that could be some pretty good advice too. Bloody Towel, you should probably stream games that are fun for you. That's true. Bloody Towel. A little ominous, your name. I don't know. There's a number of reasons why it could be bloody. You're gonna get with some e-girls to play when you're back in town. Excellent. I do want to play Fortnite with you. It was just, today has been a brutal day. Make partner and start ditching your friends with Fortnite today. Wait. We want to. Oh, I see. I have ditched my friends for Fortnite. No, it was the sleep disorder that did that. I definitely wanted to. It was definitely just me being disordered. Banisher's Ghost of New Eden would be a good day. It's about Christian religious ghost stories. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do like a. Oh, that was a really pickly one. Oh, girl, don't buy this. Holy shit. I'm gonna do a add task of just game ideas, because I have decided what I'm gonna do. Just so you know, I'm really drawing out this question. There's a question and answer above here if you want to ask me a question. In the meantime, I'm drawing this out excruciatingly. But yeah, the original question was, do you plan to stick mostly just chatting, or will you do gaming? If yes, what games? So WoW is out as one of the options. Blue Squadron, aka Blue Sardako, recommended I do, what was it? Black Desert Online, because there's only like 6 women that do it, and there's a ton of viewers and not that many streamers, and even fewer female streamers. The issue, it's the same issue as WoW, but also a game that like has less staying power as well. So it's like I would have a lot of views, but I would I would be really blocked into this game that I realistically doesn't really match my brand, and realistically I wouldn't want to do. Like, my question, I think what I realized is because Sardako said the reason why he does WoW is not because it's popular and cool to do WoW. It's because he always has played WoW. He's always been a big WoW nerd. And even if he wasn't streaming, he would still do that. And so I can't in good conscience say that I would continue to play WoW. I would be playing WoW if it wasn't like for stream, and definitely not Black Desert. So then that got to Mary Maybe's idea, and so Mary Maybe wins. So of all the 3 ideas, all 3 ideas were good, and I feel like there could be a lot of success with all of them, but Mary Maybe wins, and hers was like just general horror content. She's like, you should play horror games, right? And I think that's the thing. So to answer your question, do you plan on stick mostly with just chatting or do gaming? Yes, with games. I'm not sure what percentage it will be, but I would like to do a large just chatting element, because I feel like some of my best streams have been just chatting generally. I really, really like doing deep dives into like SCP stuff, into like horror lore. I would love to do like IRL stuff, like going to haunted locations. There's a lot of really cool, unique stuff that you can do in just chatting that isn't just like I just like am not the biggest fan, me personally, of constantly watching the game with like someone in the corner. I feel like that's very, like that's Twitch, and like obviously it's a huge gaming thing, but like at the same time, like that's not, you don't go to the stream for the game, you go to the stream for the person. And I think it's sort of silly if someone's always in the bottom corner. And I think, obviously, I want to be doing games, but I also think, like, when I think of, like, some of my favorite streamers, it's, like, Josh Belmar, Phoebe Jess, Nurse Huckleberry, and these are all people who... Oh, this looks cool. I'm taking a break. I'll go back to the pickle in a bit, but I have to stop. It's making me sick. It's really bad, chat. It's really bad. And these are people who definitely play games, but a lot of it is just like going to a show, right? Like I used to be a big X-Theater kid. I'm into film and stuff, and I like just like having an aesthetic. So, yeah. So I would like to have I would like to continue just chatting. I think that some of my favorite streams that I've done have been just chatting, but then I also want to do horror games, so like indie games. You said Souls. I think like I should not put everyone through Dark Souls. I'm thinking I think it would be cool to do like variety streaming, but indie, like horror games specifically, because I feel like whenever you say variety, it's a little all over the place. Like it's hard to do a brand if it's just like variety, but if it's like specifically in the spooky thing, in like the creepy witch thing, and in the horror thing, it's like variety, but also variety like with an amount of specificity that makes sense, I guess. Also, Il, please go to sleep. I'm so sorry I'm keeping you up. It's authentic for him. You can tell he gets really into it. Yeah, like, are you talking about like Sardako? Yeah, so it's like I couldn't be authentically into WoW. I'm not gonna be authentically into WoW. I almost lost a cousin to WoW. He's married now, but like I remember back when he was in high school, he just like wouldn't eat or sleep, and it was just like wasting away. And I was like, I'm never gonna play this game. Yeah, this is a ton of cotton candy. I might eat a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna keep a lot for future people. It is very gross. So that's a really long-winded answer to that question. Is I will be doing both, but I want everything to be overarching over the spooky thing, the horror thing, the creepy thing, because that just feels like, I don't know, I can do that, I think there's a lot of streamers who can be the best WoW player. There's a lot of streamers who can, I don't know, be the best at like drama channels or do other stuff or dancing or DJ, but like I'm really good at just making people upset and scared, so why not? That's my talent. So I guess that's, you gotta stick with what you're good at, and I'm pretty good at that, so that's what I will do. That's the answer. React content is great. I do like React, but again, React is sort of the same issue for me. It's like, I have the same problem with React content because it's the same thing. It's like video and you in the corner. So it's like, it's still sort of the same issue as the problem I have with just like, if doing game streams all the time. It's just like, you go for the person, and so I don't really want to see like a big TikTok screen. I want to see the person, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. That is the worst. I really don't like that cotton candy. You love your chatting streams, you engage. I'd like to urbex, but you need friends for that. Yeah, and I have a couple of people that are willing to do some spooky stuff with me who live in the LA area. I haven't added her yet, but there's this really, really cool person I met. I got to go to this dinner at Yamashiro, which is this place that is haunted. It's a haunted Japanese restaurant. It's like 100 years old on a cliff in LA. And I met a lot of really cool people, but one person in particular would be down to do that with me. How's my tongue going? Why is it greener in the back than in the front? It kind of makes my teeth look whiter. Is there something weird about that? It's like the green counteracts like the yellow. Because I haven't I don't really whiten my teeth. But they almost look whiter when greener. I have white strips, I just never fucking use them. Quality says, if you watch a lot of OTK, all of them just do it just chatting for a good portion of their streams, then start gaming. Yeah, I think that's it. I think, and like Mizkif gave that advice, it's just like, if you want to grow, stick in just chatting. Even if you're doing gaming, stick in just chatting. So sometimes I think I'll be playing games, but still in just chatting, just because like, that that seems to do well for the CCB. But yes, I absolutely miss playing games. People come in every stream and is like, do you just not do games anymore? And I'm just like, listen, post partner, I'm gaming the house, just like not right now. But yeah, I'm playing a game with Chumblago next Sunday, who is my best stream friend, my oldest stream friend, and we have our Discord together. And so it's going to be because we did a, what's it called? We started streaming around the same time in June. So it's sort of a streamiversary stream. Yeah, so we're going to do a game then. And then on Wednesday, I think I might be doing something with Shelbo. So that would be Valorant. And then the Sunday, my hope would be doing like a partner party thing. And that'll be just chatting. So that's sort of my plans. Let's see. It'll be great if you can find something that meets all those categories. All the spooky stuff. The magic of cannabis, you're good to take the ride with you. What to stay awake? No. The magic of cannabis, you should go to sleep if you that'll be helpful. From a totally outside perspective, you'd say a worthwhile strategy is to pick a small amount of your streams to leave relatively open for a combination of experimental and trending. Plus, you have a chance to step outside your brand bubble from time to time. Absolutely, for sure. And there's always like metas and stuff. Like there's React metas and like certain games. Like I definitely, the idea of only playing spooky games seems silly, right? Like I'm definitely playing like Valorant. Like Shelbo's teaching me how to play Valorant. I'm not sure how much Shelbo plays Valorant, but apparently he's teaching me how to play Valorant. I've played Valorant a little bit. It's such a high learning curve. I find, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I feel like there's just like a lot more to get started with that game than other games. Like with like Fortnite and like Apex Legends, for example. Like I'm trying to think of games that like other sort of like kind of pseudo competitive games that I've played that are hey, Shovel's here. You played it a lot? Okay, cool. Shovel's calling me out. Shovel's like, bitch, I'm listening. I can play Valorant. All right, don't downplay it. I'm sorry, Shovel. But I feel like with like Fortnite and like Apex, you can kind of like pick up a gun and just like start at least. You know what I mean? Like it's like at least you can do some you don't have to build right away in Fortnite, or you can do no build, and you can kind of just figure out, like, okay, shotgun, short range, AR, mid-range, whatever, long range, blah, blah, blah. And then you can just kind of, I don't know, figure it out. But I feel like with Valorant, it's like you have to do like multiple sessions and they're all super long and you still don't even know what's happening like after all that time. I don't know. I found Valorant like much more confusing than other games. Like I feel like I put a lot more effort and feel like just as stupid at them. Thank you so much, Sock Pens. Is it Sock Pens or Soak Pens? Sock Pens, right? I'm gonna get it wrong. I know. I'm sorry I doubted you. And Cinematic, thank you so much. Seppi, it's nice to see you. Thank you, James. Valo is sweaty. Valo is a lot, right? And I'm not the best at shooting or aiming or any of that, so that's a whole thing. How are you doing, Jason? You can grow a lot just chatting and connect with brewers. Yeah, so I think it's really important to do a mix. I think OTK people, I mean, not just OTK, but like all of the big orgs are good. It's a good strat to watch what the orgs are doing. So like, you know, 100 Thieves, OTK, OTV. Is there a fourth one? I feel like those are the three main like content ones, like the non like esports heavy. I mean, they like, I know that 100 Thieves and OTK have esports, but you know what I mean. But yeah, like it's a good idea to pay attention to what they're doing because they are a whole org that, you know, have people constantly researching it and telling each other. So of all the people, I feel like, you know, everybody who's big has their own advice, but sort of seeing what the org is doing as a whole, and especially the successful ones, like clearly like they've figured some strats out. So I think it's a good idea to kind of look at like what's in common between all those people. And I think what I find for the what you stream is definitely like there's a heavy just chatting, even if you're known for being like a gamer, you know what I mean? Like in those orgs, you do, especially OTK, there's like a lot, like Nick just quit games to do the cooking streams, you know, which I feel like, I think he's trying to get back into games, and I feel like I would go kind of crazy if I was him. If that was like my life, just cook. And he doesn't even know how to cook, which is hilarious. Like his whole career is based on something he doesn't even really do. That's so funny to me. That just feels like my energy, to be honest. But yeah, even people who are known for like being like gamers are still like, they do a lot of just chatting. I think that's, there's algorithmic reasons to do that. Today is my 0th partner anniversary. I guess it's Monday, right? Monday is the 22nd, technically? I forget when I got the email. It must have been Monday, right? There's no way it wasn't Monday. Fallout 76 wins. So I'll probably do some Fallout 76 at Christmas, like low key. I actually will, because every year, an excellent person called Chad Fallout 76, Chad Podcast, I never say his name right, does a St. Jude's charity event, and it's Fallout themed. So every year I like to do that. Fallout feels very Christmassy to me. Now it's related to Christmas in my head, so that will be, I will be doing it, but probably I'm gonna try not to until Christmas, unless there's something like, Kay, aka Munchkin Jesse, did a stream for the Trevor Project during Pride Month, so that was cool. I liked that, but yeah, probably not. I think I've given Fallout such a good amount of time. Fallout has gotten enough time out of my life, I think. just so much time. Yeah, my Fallout 76 BR skills. The Fallout 76 Battle Royale shut down like last year or 2 years ago, which if you were a true gamer, Soda Poppin', you would know. Let's see. You got it, Sock Pens? Okay, sick. You never played Fortnite this year, but you're lasering more and more every day. You're lasering more and more? Like, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. What do you mean by that? What is this? Let's see. If you want to practice your aiming skills, Osu's great for that. Asmon's daughter plays a lot. Asmongold has a daughter? Is this like a meme, or does Asmongold actually have a kid? I feel like I don't really watch Asmongold. which I know is heresy in certain circles. You actively read your chat or entertaining is what most people want. It gets harder though. Like definitely there are times where it's like when, especially like, you know, during certain times it's just like it's impossible to follow. I'm just like and I also have to skip now, which I didn't used to have to do, and I hate skipping people's stream or people's comments. But I'm like, listen, y'all, you have to understand that there's no way I could keep up. Pablo, thank you so much for the follow. Wanted to join 100 Thieves. Yeah, 100 Thieves is dope. I feel like none of the groups are hiring though, because we're in a recession. But it's not a recession. It's a recession, y'all. Y'all can't lie to me. Easy shots is lasering. Oh, okay. Man, I'm not cool with the lingo, chat. That's why you have to make sure your comments are the most batshit insane so they stand out. I mean, they definitely, some of Lena's comments definitely confuse me the most, which means that I do read them multiple times. You're insane, you read everything. I used to, yeah, but sometimes it just goes so fast you like literally cannot. Like you would not be able to, like especially like during the competition, I got some like really, really nice large raids from people, which was very kind of them. But at that point, you know, there's just no way. And no one wants you to sit there and read every comment. That would be insane. Thank you for the follow, Mason. And welcome in. It is a recession. Also, corporations are reporting breaking profits. Yeah, it's so wild. It's so wild that they're laying so many people off while also having such incredible profits. It's almost like the money they're making is from just getting rid of people and not actually knowing anything about business, you know? But that's just me. It's just me just sitting here sipping some tea thinking about that. All right, next question. Here we are. Let's see. If you get to a point you could stream full time, would you jump at the chance? Already answered this, but no. What I want to do I want to stream full time? No. Do I want a content creation full time? Yes. So my the goal of my life would be the song. So I'm listening to the Cyberpunk White Bat audio. It's copyright free, but I keep getting all my videos copyright claimed because someone has incorrectly flagged me, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because it literally says Twitch safe royalty free on it, but some company has, without this person's permission, done that. Can you create my content? I'm bad at it. Hey, Daddy Daldo! How are you doing? Yes. I mean, no, because I barely can make my own, but I can give you some advice. Also, how have you been? It's great to see you. The Fed will be lowering interest rates in September. That's mostly driving it. Financing costs are up for companies. I don't know anything about business. None of this shit makes any sense to me. I feel like part of me wishes I went to business school, but also part of me feels that like no one who does business knows anything, and they're all guessing, and we all just have to, like, they're all just pretending that they know shit when they don't. Like, I don't buy them at all. I don't believe I don't believe any of these people know what they're talking about. I think they're all just throwing darts at the wall and hoping that no one notices they're full of shit. But that's just my thoughts. So I answered this previously. I'll answer it very fast. No, I don't want to stream full-time because I worked remotely and I lost my mind. It was brutal. It was brutal. So I don't really want to stream full-time to involve me being in my room, just not going outside and just be in my pajamas and groggy and confused all the time. I'm not good at regulating myself. I'm like a child. I need someone to force me to go to work. I would love to content create full-time. I would love to work at a place like Rooster Teeth, which doesn't exist anymore, or OTK, and have a full-time job with like a 401k and like healthcare, and be able to go to an office and sit there, but then also like be part of production and like be part of podcasts and like hang out and do stuff there. So that would be my dream. My dream job would not be to stream full time. I would be mentally ruined. I know that because I was mentally ruined last year when I streamed or when I worked remote. But yes, I would love to work at a place that does content creation, work at a place like OTK, Rooster Teeth, and like be able to be involved in the content, be able to be involved in like projects, but also just like have a desk where I can just sit down and just like they have a snack drawer. I love a good snack drawer. You know what I mean? Like I'm such a an office bitch. Like I love like office jobs. And like for me it's like adult daycare. Like a good office job. The one I'm at now is like kind of insane, but I've had really nice like office jobs. I think I've gotten very lucky. I shouldn't read anymore. I shouldn't drink anymore. Energy drinks. R.I.P. Rooster Teeth. Yeah, that's why I started streaming. And they died. Barry's last name is McCockiner. Are you talking about Barry from OTK or Barry Gooseman? Barry, it's me. I know Barry. I see. Bonding. Do you wish you had a stronger circus or acrobatics theme instead of horror? I feel like that would be good for clowns. And you know I love some good clowns. I feel like there's some good overlap there. Like work for the org and stream at the same time whenever. Yeah, exactly. I think there's a lot of people who, you know, are part of like Rooster Teeth or Funhouse, and they would have their stream, but then they'd have their podcast or whatever. I think that would be super cool. Thank you so much, Patty. Your name actually comes from Newgrounds. You're old. Barry Gooseman, Newgrounds? What was Barry Gooseman in Newgrounds? You're making me go into like the deep recesses of my brain here with Newgrounds. Yeah, I like office comforts. Pre-pandemic office comforts were the best. I think not most office, but definitely a lot of offices have like cut back post-pandemic because a lot of people don't come into the office anymore. Just realized my like alert box thing is this. Oh, I have it locked. That's why. Because it's like off. Like, what is going on? What am I doing? It's like the alerts are like the chat has just been off the screen this whole time. And it's been stupid this whole time. It's been like this. Sorry. I don't know. Fuck it. Basically what you're doing right now, you're an office bitch. It's fun. I mean, I'm in it right now, but I'm in a less fun office. I'm excited to go to an office. I'm excited to one day be in an office that is not so, what's it called? Boring. There's a lot of, not so many, there's not so, people aren't as fun in my office as old ones. Stream F, did it die or you're just bullying me, JK? Hi, hey, how are you doing, Dovey? Thank you. Hey. Woo. I know. I think Dovey's just fucking with us. But how are you doing? How are you doing, Dovey? It's great to see you. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Every day I see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Whoa. When I type, it's there. The badge is just fucking there. Wow. Whoa. It's just like it's there. That's so crazy. I can't. I'm still in disbelief. There it is. It's here. Look at that. Ah! Wiki! Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the congrats. I appreciate it. I am still in shock. I genuinely, I think people, I've mentioned this before, but I was getting to the point where I was just like, under the impression I wasn't going to make it, which was fine. I was sort of like under the acceptance that I was like, listen, I am not going to, I'm not going to be partner. I'm just going to have my community. It's fine. But I was literally in acceptance mode. So this is wild. I'm looking up myself on Twitch Tracker right now because I'm insane. And someone took out the name Moan Simulator, which I know one of y'all did that just to fuck with me. So thank you. Thank you to whoever that is. Fucking Moan Simulator. Fuck's sake. I just can't. Yeah, this is why I can't have nice things, y'all. Let's see. I'm missing stuff. Heard some orgs will make you sign away your character. Happens to a lot of VTubers. I feel like VTubers makes a lot of sense for that because it like VTubers, a lot of them are like Japanese companies, and I feel like I feel like it's just more intense over there. I don't know. Like I'm sure for like this is not the same. I don't know. Sorry. I'm playing the half Chinese card. I apologize for me just going from Japan to Korea, but like you know, for K-pop and stuff, those contracts are like super strict, you know. So I know that VTuber orgs are similarly pretty intense. So I assume that that doesn't surprise me, you know, that they would have some like crazy contracts. FaZe Moat. I don't think. Oh yeah, FaZe. I guess FaZe is another org, but I don't. No, FaZe is not on my list of orgs that I joined. Also, FaZe is tanking. I don't know if y'all knew that, but FaZe used to be like known as one of the biggest orgs, and just in the last year, like if you look at the graphs, I don't know what the fuck they did. I think they said they were gonna go public, and they claimed that they were worth all this money and they were gonna go public, but the fucking dumb ass, the dumb thing about going public, all these orgs, I think, a lot of like tech people are lying about how much money they have or how much their worth is, but when you're public, you can when you're not public, you can kind of just like make shit up low key. Like you shouldn't, but like you could probably get away with it like a little bit more, but when you go public, it's like, no, we can see how much money you're making, and it's not. Like, we can tell that you've been lying to us. Like, there's absolutely specific receipts to show that you're full of shit. So they did that, and then everything tanked. I was like, y'all are dumb. What did you think would happen? So yeah, phases. It's wild that FaZe just like dropped off so bad. Gooseman was a character by Sexual Lobster. I feel like I wasn't on that part of Newgrounds. I was on like Albino Black Sheep and stuff. I don't know. You do physical work, but it's slow a lot. Physical work is good. I feel like I need to do more stuff that's like when I was a server, I fucking hated being a server because I was terrible at it, and I would cry every shift. I was a terrible server. But I feel like the exercise was good. I haven't gone to the gym in like forever. Which is not, it's not it, Chief. It's not it. Woo! I wasn't trolling. The lobster thing was an Australian creator on Newgrounds. I mean, Sexual Lobster absolutely sounds like something that would be on Newgrounds. I don't disbelieve that at all. Banks hit the big reset. He fired everyone and took it all over again. I mean, maybe that's not the worst thing he could have done. Like, I think Banks is a piece of shit, but honestly, like, they were not doing well. He might have just had to do that, or else FaZe wouldn't be a thing. But yeah, Banks is a garbage person, but whatever. You used to be a cook, I feel you. Yeah, front of house, back of house, side of house, every part of the house, you're crying. I've had some... Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the service industry because it was like, when you're in college and you don't really have any skills, like I did political science in undergrad, okay? Like no one's hiring you. No one's hiring you for your skills as a political scientist, right? Like that's not happening. So during the summer to make extra money, I would like do serving jobs, and like I've done like dish pit, I've done hostessing, I've done bartending, which is reality just pouring beer badly. And yeah, it's just like, I've done so much of it, and I've just never gotten good. I've just always been fucking terrible at it. I got fired from 2 restaurant jobs. That's a fun fact, just because I was just incompetent. It's just ridiculous. Satisfying human meal needs is no easy thing. Hi, man up. Yeah, and it's crazy to me. I feel like this is my I feel very strongly about this, and I'm sure other people who have worked in the industry do as well. I think it's essential to be a human being. I don't care how much fucking money you have. I don't care how much of daddy's money you have. Your kids need to work in retail, at least for a summer, and as a server, at least for a summer. because these motherfuckers out there who, for one reason or another, never had to do either of those things, the way that they just like treat some people is like mind-blowing. And they just, and I feel like there's a lot of things too. This is really shitty, but I'm calling us out as a people. The nerd culture people are really bad. Like the nerd culture people are some of the worst. When I was working at a Greek restaurant, this was in Vancouver. I lived near a tech place. I think it was either like an animation studio or it was like Hootsuite. It was like one of those things that was like you needed to be good at like animation or coding or something. And so like obviously when you have a skill like that, you never have to be a server because like as soon as you like kind of have those skills, like there's a need for it, right? And they were just like the worst tippers. They were like so rude. There was just like no and like the worst thing was it was like tipping, you know, some people don't tip, whatever. I think the thing that really bothered me is like it appeared to me why they were acting like that is because they perceived that they were better than us. You know what I mean? And it's just like that's frustrating because like a lot of people I know are serving because they, you know, in between like really impressive degrees or because they're doing a really cool artwork or just because like, I don't know, yeah, they're in the middle of like some vocation that like you can't get hired yet, right? And so it's just like to just assume that anyone who's serving is just like some pleb and like you're God's gift to the world because you like animate shit. Like I just felt like there was a big that group of people, and they would come in every lunch. They really bothered me because it was very clear that they didn't have to tip and they didn't have to treat us well because like they had a real skill and we didn't. And that's how that came across. And maybe I was reading it too much into it, but it was just like day after day, group after group from the same company. I was like, it's hard not to take this personally. It's hard to not feel like you just think that you're better than us. And I think that that's crazy. Cause yeah, like it's especially living in LA, like a lot of people who are like really big industry people, like people who like are very, very, have a lot of success and have worked in a lot of really cool sets. They serve during downtime because what else are they gonna fucking do, right? Like it's just like there's not sets all the time and we're in a absolutely like a complete freeze with like filming. Like there's very little, like the filming and stuff in LA has taken a huge dive, so there's like way less sets to be on. So a lot of incredibly talented people are serving for like long stretches of time. So it's just, yeah, it just really pisses me off. Big pet peeve of mine. Big pet peeve. Yeah, it's a big wake-up call. Yeah, and retail is another wake-up call. I worked at American Apparel before it went bankrupt because the guy was a sexual deviant. Shout out. By the way, he's Canadian, which is an odd choice of American Apparel. But anyway, I worked at American Apparel in the mall, and I don't remember what I got paid, but I lived with my mom, my parents. I was like in high school, but I got paid like $9 an hour or something. And I was just thinking to myself, it must have been maximum $9 an hour. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so after six hours here, I'm making what, $54? Wait, what? Like it's just like it's like a joke, right? Like how $9 an hour, say you work 40 hours a week, that's $360 a week. Like it blows my mind that people you can't afford rent. Like how are you in retail and taxes? Yeah, so like how are you in retail and afford rent? Mark, thank you for the follow. Like, thankfully, like, I was in high school, so I lived with my parents, so it was like, it didn't matter. I was just using the money to buy booze and go out and buy burgers, because I'm a Canadian middle-class piece of garbage. But for anyone who's, like, working retail and, like, trying to pay rent, like, what the fuck? Like, impossible. And I think a lot of people, especially people who come from, like, more affluent backgrounds, who, like, you know, their parents make sure they don't work because it's like, I don't know, they have to study or they have to, I don't know, help with Daddy's Company or something. Like they'll just never have that. Like you can never have like that feeling of just like working for like 3 or 4 hours and then getting that much money and being like, that seems too low, right? And I think that you need that. I don't care how rich your family is. Make your kid do retail, make your kid do restaurant job. At least one. I feel very strongly about that. And then and the best part is like maybe try and get them to pay for their own shit for a while. Like take away the credit card and be like, we have a job now. See how that goes, right? You've given hundreds and thousands of French fries to servers. Used to be a cook. Yes, I love it. With the new esports Olympics, there's a lot of opportunities for orgs to become way mainstream, so I wouldn't be surprised to see more going public. Esports Olympics? Oh my god, am I out of this? Is there an esports Olympics? What? How did I miss this? What? What? Is this like, did this just get announced yesterday? Esports Olympics, that's fucking awesome. Was this just announced yesterday? That's so fucking cool, yo! What? This is the first time hearing about it. That's awesome. QF, thank you for the follow. And Lena, imminently I'm gonna become a dirndl model. You held records for the French fries. You know people who worked both in retail and in service who treat others like shit. Yes, I also know people. There are two types of people I find. It's ex-servers who then feel obliged to be really nice to servers. And then there's ex-servers who are like, I think this job is easy and this person sucks, so I'm just gonna complain about everything they do and then tip them bad. I feel like most people are in the first camp, but I've definitely met people who are like, been serving their whole life and they're just like, it isn't that hard, like, blah, blah, blah. I know how to do this, like, this is garbage. And then they're just like kind of dicks, so. It goes both ways. It was more of a geek restaurant. Nice. Okay, I'm very behind. Oh, fuck. Okay, when I'm 6 minutes behind, I gotta start scrolling. You'd settle for some sort of service worker penal code that could force you to wash dishes for a night as consequences of being shitty to a server. That would be so good. Dish Pit. One night in Dish Pit. Man, I was on Dish Pit duty for like a whole summer because I worked as a Greek restaurant. I was a hostess, but like, they made the hostess people do Dish Pit because they didn't hire enough people. So I feel like I did more dish pitting than hostessing. So that shit is brutal. What a time. Have you ever been on dish pit duty, spraying plates down, putting them through the washer while a really angry older Greek woman screams at you for doing it wrong for several hours? Because if not, you're missing out. You're missing out on some human growth that I've experienced. But yeah, you're just glad you're the boss now and can tell the really shitty customers to fuck off. Yes, because you are at Jimmy John's. Sorry if I got that wrong. Let's see. Minimum wage is not supposed to support the average person. That's not the point of it. It's always been for kids and students. Yeah, but like, there's a lot of people who are just like immigrants. They come in and they like end up at those jobs. Like, that's so nice to think that it's like, oh, don't worry, everyone who works here is going to be a student or, you know, live with their parents. But like a lot of people, it's like, no, a lot of people are trying to actually pay the bills, and that's impossible with those jobs. You got out, but you still work 12 overnight, and you're still humbled. 12's overnight, like 12 hours? It's not about what you know, who you know. Absolutely. Don't let anyone tell you different. Thank you, Naku. Hi, Smiley Joe, by the way. You worked retail and got the equivalent of 10 US days today for a 9-hour shift. You're in South Africa. Yeah, it's just like crazy. Like, it's just mind-blowing. Like, yeah, I definitely I had the job to just buy dumb kid bullshit. But if it was for more than that, there's no way. Just doing the work is enough. You have to raise people to have humility and empathy, and it all falls apart. That's true. I definitely know people, yeah, like Seppi said, that did all those jobs, and it just made them learn. It just made them think that they're like, well, I'm good at this job, so these people are bad at this job, so let's just shit on them. Let's see. You have filled a wood fire pizza oven back to back to back, and no one ever got more in there than you did. Wait, what? It's born out of necessity after the Depression to secure the economy. A capitalist society with a government that loves to screw the common person with inflation. It causes the wage to look very insignificant. I don't know. It blows my mind. The cool thing is, at least in California, the fast food minimum wage, I think it was like the unions or something, so that's like higher. It's not good, but it's definitely like better. So there you go. I don't remember where we were talking about. I was answering a question. I don't know. I don't remember what the question I was answering was, but allegedly I was answering a question for y'all. If you get more popular doing your character, will you lean into it more? I did get more popular doing my character, and you bet your ass I'm leaning into it more. I'm really excited. So the thing about what's it called? The OTK thing and being at the golf course is a lot of people who saw me and know me in real life were just like, you weren't really being spooky, you were just kind of being yourself. And I think that is true. I think I understood the assignment. I think that for anyone who ends up getting to go to do something like that, but this isn't just related to if you end up like winning the lottery like I did, but like if you end up going to any sort of content creation house or any sort of company, even if it's like creative, they're part of the reason, if they're considering you at all, part of the reason they're looking at you is for a fit check and not for like a talent check, right? Like if you end up going to some house or whatever, if you end up going to some house and they want you there, chances are they probably already, like if they're inviting you, they already know that your content's good, or they know that your art's good, or your work. This isn't necessarily creative. This could be like, I don't know, if you're like a really good bricklayer, all the shout out to my bricklayers. So if you're already invited to the bricklayer people house, they already can tell that you know, can lay bricks, right? So at that point, it's not up to you to build bricks all the time. It's like a fit check. So I knew when I was going to like the golf course and the famous bricklayer people house, the famous bricklayer content house in Hollywood Hills. Could you imagine just a bunch of like TikTokers famous for just bricklaying? That would be a thing. That would be something that happens. But yeah, so when I was there, I knew that they already knew they liked my stuff. They already knew they liked the spooky shit. But part of it was like they wanted to make sure I wasn't actually insane. Like I remember during one of the judgments, they were talking about things, and they were talking about me, and they were like, you realize like if we vote this person in, we actually have to meet this person. Like this person who terrifies us will be coming in person, right? So at that point, it's like, you realize it's like they don't want you to show up and be a method actor. You know, you don't want to like Jared Leto this shit. You want to just like be normal while also like show you can be a normal functioning person while also showing your brand. So I think that's what I did in the golf course. It was like, I feel like I was just trying to be personal and get along with them, which I think I did good. It was like riffing joke wise, but then I'd also like bring in some babies out or bring some bottles of shit, you know? So yeah, I don't remember, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, so the character. So that's the thing, is like when you have a character, if you have a character or something, you want to definitely balance both doing the character, but also just being a real person that can speak to people, because they will not love you if you're like Jared Leto, I think, when he was the Joker in Suicide Squad, which is crazy because like he didn't even do a good job. Jared Leto's just the fucking worst. I could go on a whole rant about Jared Leto. But he was like super in method acting mode, and I think he like gave a box of like dead rats to someone, and like he was just like terrorizing the cast. Like the cast fucking hated him on Suicide Squad, and it's just like at that, and then he wasn't like invited back to shit, right? So it's like that's what happens when you are too invested in your character. So you have to have a balance between character and also being like a fit check. This is a huge, I don't know why I'm rambling so much about this. I answered this question. Ezra Miller was invited back? What? No. But not anymore though, right? Like he got uninvited, right? He's got to have been by now. Let's see. The first time you saw me was in the golf course. Nice. One more, I think it was Squad. Squad? Wait. R.I.P. BJ? BJ. Is that a person? He did the Flash movie after all the shit. That's crazy. He stopped, like, he's not, no one hire this man now, right? Like, every time I think that, like, I never really remember what canceled people do, but I do remember, like, in my head where I put them on the canceled scale. You know what I mean? Because I feel like cancellation's a spectrum. You don't want to be anywhere on the spectrum, but there's definitely, like, someone who's, like, here versus here. I remember, like, I don't really remember specifically what he did, but I remember him being, like, on the worst side, you know? I remember being like, wow, that's bad, you know? And so, like, the idea of him getting hired is disgusting. I'll have to re-look up what he did. I also don't have a good memory because there's other people that were canceled that I said, I don't think they did that bad a thing. And then someone in chat is like, oh, he like killed a kid or something. Not actually, but like it's something like that. I'm like, I rescind my statement. So I feel like I have a general gut reaction of like what people got canceled for and what I remember, but I also remember being wrong. Yes, okay, but I know what that means, but why are you saying RIP that? That doesn't, what is that related to? That was my original thought, but I don't understand. I don't understand the context of that comment. Amber Heard, oh my god, yeah, but they did heavily edit her out, at least of the promo stuff, I believe. I don't think she's gonna be doing too much after this. That's my hope. Alright. One more question. Oh, no, this question is just Ill Hunter saying, I have to stop eating so much canned candy, it looks like I'm dying. Okay, but just remove her entirely. I think it's like, yeah, I was already done filming. It's sort of like, you know what they did that for? Y'all are gonna hate me. I always bring this up. I always bring up this show. RuPaul's Drag Race, someone was like in trouble for catfishing, but not just like regular catfishing, like very predatory catfishing. Her name was like Sherry Pie. I forget what season it was. No, it's disgusting. Look it up. Look up Sherry Pie allegations. It's really bad. But yeah, they actually did that. So for the first few episodes, she was in them, and then they ended up cutting her out. So like you just see like it's like a fucking like Bigfoot sighting. Like you just see like the side of her face, or she'll just like be about to something and they like cut her off, and like that is funny and makes sense from a reality TV show. But I think with like Amber Heard, like they couldn't do that because like it's kind of funny to just like see someone in the background for like RuPaul's, because it's like a reality show and like everybody knows what happened there. But I think it was past filming, and I think like, to my knowledge, if I'm wrong, yeah, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was like too late, so they just kind of had to just do the best they could with just kind of pushing her off the posters and stuff. The Try Guys did that when Ned left. That was hilarious. I loved their edits. Did y'all see these? When the Try Guide had to kick off Ned because he was just a piece of shit, and they literally photoshopped an elephant on him. So he was like, because he was the elephant in the room. So they would turn and it would just be like, they would be like, what do you think? And then it would just be like blanked up, and then it was there. Film wrapped in 2022, trial ended in June 1st. Yeah, so it sounded like she was filming, and then the trial happened. You're pretty sure you found my older sister or mom on Insta right now. My mom doesn't have Instagram, and I'm an only child, so unlikely, but I'm interested to see what this person looks like. I assume what you're saying is this person looks like me. I would be interested to see what they look like, but you'd have to whisper me the account, because the links get blocked off. And everyone always tries to put the link in, and they get blocked off. I'm supposed to unblock the link, which I'm now remembering for the first time, because Il Hunter's probably watching me being like, stop it. All they had to do was try and edit her down, but everything started way before, and they said they didn't care. I mean, I think it was like, I don't know, all of that. I mean, a lot of this shit is fucked up. Like, there's like, because there was also the thing with, I'm trying to think of something like, there's always these things that happen where it's like, someone signed on, and it's like, do we scrap everything? And it's just, it's, I don't know what I would do in situations like that. I mean, my hope is that I would, if I just had, like, all of the say, all of the say on a set to just walk in and be like, she's out of there! But I think that it's probably a little more complicated than that. I don't know. I assume not very many, I assume you have to be like the CEO of a company or something to be able to do that, or the director. Who is this person? Cleo Abram. She's an independent journalist. She seems cool. I like her. I wonder how old she is. She's very pretty. All right, I will look at her. Cleo Abram. Cool. I mean, they already spent hundreds of dollars, so hard to strap it all. I mean, fucking, what's it called? Zaslav did that with Batgirl. Shout out Warner. They're throwing away a whole movie for tax write-off purposes, so it happens. How do I feel about Alec Baldwin? You're just asking, what about like the incident? I mean, not great, right? I feel like, how in your mind am I this disapproving disciplinarian? No, I think you're worried about me. I don't think you were just like, no, I don't think you messaged me being like, stop that. I think you were just like, Moat, you look like you're gonna throw up, which I am, so I am stopping the, I'm not saying you're like being rude about it. I'm just saying that I literally like feel nauseous, and I'm dumb enough to keep doing it unless someone tells me to stop. We're saving this for the stream where people are coming over. Hi, Titty Smoke. Yeah, and contracts too, so like they'll get sued. Like there's a lot of like parts. Like I think it's just like, my hope, yeah, it would be cool if like you were like you could be the big boss person and like shut that down, but I think there's like, you know, enough people, enough complicated shit that you can't make that decision unilaterally, I guess. Contracts usually have a clause that if you do fuck shit, you get let go. Do they? I mean, I'm sure if you do like illegal things. I don't follow the trial enough to know, because like she lost, right? But was it illegal or was it a civil trial, right? Like I don't know if she didn't get thrown in jail, right? I'm sorry, I didn't follow. Actually, it was civil, right? What was this? Let me look at this. Let me look this shit up. I'm not gonna read this now because that's so much information to learn. Defamation. It was defamation, so that's not illegal, right? That's not crime. That's like, yeah. So, yeah. How much did the guitar cost you? Hello, Casio. This guitar I'm actually borrowing, so 0 money, but eventually I will have to buy my own guitar, and then it will be some money. Let's see. You're still mad at my interior decorator? That's me. What do you have problems with? Let's see. Oh, she has cool sciencey voice. Nice. You should do something with the world's blackest paint, maybe for OTK or just a regular stream. Oh, what is the name of that? It's like Fanta Black, right? How do you order that? Fanta Black, right? Yo, I got it right immediately. Is it like, I feel like it looks dangerous. It says it's illegal? What? Is it illegal? There's a paint that a material artist patented? What? No. Can you order? You gotta be able to get it off Amazon though, right? Like, for sure. For sure someone's making this. They sell it for $30 a bottle can. Putting this on my list of ideas. Stream ideas. Adding this Vanta Black. Okay, boom. I definitely feel sick from the cotton candy. We are definitely making future people come to my house and eat cotton candy. Don't tell them or they won't come over. I gotta go to sleep soon. How was your goth music jam? You went to a goth band? Yeah, I saw Demon Pussy! Demon Pussy! It was awesome. It was really fun. I want to do more LA shows. Because, like, what's the point in living in LA if you don't do cool LA shit, like watch local bands? I feel like that's the whole point. Did you steal your Gamgam's house? Are you Fairy Kith? Fairy Kith always bullies me in this way. It's like, you live in a grandma house. I'm just like, listen, there's a fine line between grandma decorating and spooky decorating, you know? It's a similar vibe, all right? So yeah, that's literally what Fairy Kith does. It fucking bullies me. Vanna Black is trippy. No defamation is illegal. This is such a dumb thing to Google. I'm so sorry. Is defamation illegal? Like, I feel like really stupid Googling this. It's a civil wrong rather than a crime. It could be treated as a civil wrong and a criminal offense in certain circumstances. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about this, but I feel like perhaps you could, I mean, if you don't go to jail, I don't know, I feel like they could still keep her. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just making shit up now. Illegal is more fun. Rules are made to be broken. True. I'm a lawyer. Trust me, bro. True. Look at this paint called Musu Black. What is that? We haven't been in the same room, so I could be them. Whoever he is. Fairy Kith? Fairy Kith is a female e-girl. I mean, like, you don't know who Fairy Kith is. Defamation is tough to punish unless you got a lot of cash to burn. I mean, luckily these two people had unlimited cash and a lot of pettiness. Or at least, I would say Amber Heard had a lot more pettiness. It's a whole thing. Fairy is way more than e-girl. She's my e-girl. And she's incredibly talented, hilarious, wonderful person. I know. I am aware. She's one of my favorite people on earth. You don't have to convince me of this. All right. So it has been a good amount of time. I am glad that we had this time together, chat. But I think that I would like to do a sort of a bigger partner thing, a little more of a party. So in the meantime, we're gonna do a raidy raid. The choices here are gonna be Bort, Belmar, Oki Void. Those are your choices. Thank you so much, Serenation. I appreciate it. I dig her vibe if she bullies you. I dig her vibe too. She was supposed to come see us months ago. Oh no. Thank you so much. All right. Do we have not Kai Sanat? I'm not raiding Kai Sanat. Kai Sanat doesn't give a fuck if I raid him with 80 people. Berry Crepe would be good, but I feel like she's already. I don't know her yet. We're not there. We're not on those terms yet. You know. I'm excited about Berry, but I want to raid support some of my peeps. Big peep supporter. So Bort, Belmar, Oki Void. Anybody? I'm gonna do Oki Void, because no one's responding. If someone... Too late! It's happening! Too bad! You had more time. Belmar helped me out. Okay, never mind. Belmar, fine. Belmar. But next time, Oki Void. It's true. Belmar is a real one. Oh, shit. I'm so dumb. Okay, don't leave. I know this is taking too long. Belmar. I give up. Please. Thank you so much, Sunstar. I appreciate it. You're amazing. It means a lot for you to be here. Thank you so much for supporting. I can't believe I'm here. What a time. Thank you all so much, everyone. I appreciate it. All right, I will see you on Sunday. Sunday. Me and Chimblago. Hello, Carl. We're leaving. Bye.